Hi everyone, this is Nila from Kane Technology. Today I would like to introduce Kane's latest solution, CMSWS. CMSWS is a software-only solution that supports any browser-based endpoint. That being said, you can transform your personal computers, tablets, mobiles, etc. into digital signage players. Once CMSWS is installed on your CMS server, you can manage the software via your management PC. You can upload the content, configure schedule setting, and design your template, etc. After that, the CMS server will stream your content on your display. That includes computer, TV, mobile, tablets, or any endpoint source that you want to play on. Now, let's get onto the user interface of CMSWS and also take a look at its endpoints to understand further. To get on the user interface of CMSWS, what you need to do first is to simply paste the IP address of CMSWS and enter so that you can open the user interface on the browser. Log in by entering the username and password. You can see the system overview of your CMS server in a very clear way. You can configure the web service, time, restart, export the system, import the system, or restore it. On the Access tab, you can create the folders and assign them to different groups of players. On the Account page, you can also add different user accounts and manage their access rights to different functions. On the Player tab, you can see a list of players that have successfully connected to this server or those who have been connected but failed afterwards. Right now, I have only connected to one player, so one client endpoint. On the Library page, you can manage a group of players file. By doing so, you can simply select a group so that you can view the file that are in this group of players. You can also upload the font, the clock, and create a template. By creating a template, you can simply add new skin, choose the resolution of your display, and click the zone that you want to create. CMSW supports video zone, image zone, ticker zone, and HTML zone. On the Program tab, you can configure the content onto the skin that you have just created. By doing so, simply click on the zone and edit the playlist. It is the same for video and image zone. On the ticker zone, you can enter the text and edit its font, direction, color, effect, and speed. If you have different layout, you can also put them together in a playlist. CMSWS also has an inbuilt QR code generator, which you can let the user take away a website, a vCard, a text, an email, or Wi-Fi information on their mobile. On the Schedule page, you can schedule a group of players' content according to what you wish. On the Current Playback, you can view what is right now playing on the screen.
Welcome to Kane Technology FMP Neo.
You can add the schedule by clicking Add here and choose the content that you want to schedule. Kane's CMSWS support 5 layers of schedule mode. You can change your default schedule layout here by clicking Edit. Default schedule is the content that will be played when there is no other schedule going on. You can also set up an emergency schedule. In order to trigger an emergency schedule, simply click the emergency on the right upper corner. Click the player that you want to trigger emergency schedule. Then it will change into the emergency schedule that you have set. Here I have uploaded an image so that when you trigger an emergency schedule, this image will be displayed. To stop an emergency schedule, simply click it again. On the Log page, you can see all the user activities, so in case of any technical issue, we can look it up here. Here is how you can manage your content on CMSWS software. Now, I'm going to show you how to configure those settings on your endpoint, the player side. The first way that your CMS.ws server can stream the content to your endpoint is simply by copying the link generated on your CMS.ws server. Imagine this PC is also an endpoint of your digital signage. You can simply paste the link on your browser and edit the username, password, and hostname here, so that the content will be displayed on the screen. The second way you can do so is by applying our app, CMS.ws Player. It is available on Windows and Android OS. You can open your Kayins CMS.ws server and work on settings. Enter the code, choose the browser you would like to use, and enter the IP address of your CMS.ws server, configure the username and password, the group, and specify the hostname of your CMS.ws. After setting those data, you can click Playback to play your content. It will open a browser and play the content directly. You can also stream the content on your tablet and mobile phone or smart TV. You can see from the demo that CMS.ws has a very intuitive user interface where you can create the template and schedule the content conveniently. It is flexible for cross-platform application, and it also supports flexible network option, including internet or local network. Compared to other cloud-based digital signage system, it is more secure because the data is saved in your self-hosted hardware rather than on clouds. CMS.ws is very flexible and suitable for cross-platform application. It also provides better price competitivity. You can freely download the trial version of CMS.ws on our website. If you have any question, please feel free to contact us. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye bye!